In the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 8, the Bible God says, my thoughts are not your thoughts. My ways are not your ways. As heaven is far from earth, so is my way far from you, and my thought far from you. God was actually giving people who are following him in the Bible an honest submission. He says, my thoughts are direct opposite to your thoughts. My ways are direct opposite to your ways. As heaven is far from earth, so is my ways far from you. You see, the goals of a people is the collective mindset of the people. The goals of a people is the collective voice of the people, the collective thinking system of the people, the collective responsive system of the people to stimulus. And that was why if you come to Igbo land, we will tell you that the voice of the people is the voice of the gods. That means what the people say is actually what the gods say. So if you come to Igbo land, to walk where I'm coming from today, you will hear something like, the deities in our land forbid a man to sleep with somebody's ex-wife. Those things are not created to us by our gods. Elders assembled and enshrined the thing in our deities. And so the voice of the elders became the voice of the gods in the land. If you come in our community, you hear more banging na sokwe when you hear mad, more banging na sokwe watch ibu nochu. These are laws, our thinking system, our responsive system to actions that are in agreement that we enshrined our collective mindset enshrined in our God system. And we say again that the voice of the people is the voice of the gods. But now there is a Bible God in Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8 that says, my thinking system is different from your thinking system. My ways is different from your ways. And the reason is because this is a foreign indigenous government of the day of the West. Their culture, their lifestyle, and the way they live is direct opposite the way you live. In an African man way of life, an African man prioritizes family. So he built a polygamous family where there will be clear chronology of leadership and internal peace. In Western culture, their God built monogamy where there is automatic fight between a man and a woman. The Bible God says, my ways are different from your ways. In African culture, our goals are the goals of justice. In Western culture, their cause is the goals of forgiveness. Because a slave master always markets the God of forgiveness, the slave always clings to the God of justice. And the Bible God was telling the Christians in Nigeria, somebody listening to me now from Ebu Deneklof, he says, my ways are different from you. It's just like coming to the fishes inside the river. The fishes inside the river have a God. That the God came to the fish and says, my ways are different from your ways. Meanwhile, the ways of the fishes are inside the water. Their survival is always built in water. And they now have a God that their ways is different from the ways of the fish. That means the God actually lives in the sky or on the ground. Any fish that have chosen to follow that God, that their ways is direct opposite of the ways of the fish, have chosen direct extermination. Could this be the reason why you are fighting today in your family with your wife? Join my WhatsApp school. If you choose to follow a God that his ways is different from your ways, you have chosen extermination. Because when the goat began to follow a monkey to jump on the tree, he loses his ankles. Every species on earth knows that God is individualized to them. The gods of the antelope protects the antelope from being killed. The gods of the lion helps the lion to kill antelope. The day the antelope begins to follow the gods that says my way is different from you, it simply means the antelope has subscribed to the ideology of a god that helps the lion to provide him meat. The lion begins to get easy free meat. Join me in African Renaissance. No Join me in African Renaissance. Time.